We're ready now. Call the December 4th, 2023 meeting to order. We'll start with the pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Before we jump into our first agenda item, we'll acknowledge that again, this meeting we're upside down for the viewers on YouTube. We do apologize for that, and we are working to get that issue resolved. So the first item of business today is Nathan Bilger with the Planning and Building Office.
Good afternoon. Have one plat for your review and consideration. That is actually a 3-lot, but minor plat still. To be called Blue Heron Bay at the east end of Crescent Avenue. What they're doing is they're taking the property that they own, which is a collection of legal non-conforming lots of record that were platted back in the 1920s as a standard lake subdivision. Excuse me. Some land that they acquired through quiet title, and then also some land that they acquired that has never been platted. So all of those pieces that are about 4 or 5, thank you, 4 or 5 different parcels right now are then proposed to become 3 platted lots, one for the house, one for one of their own outbuildings, and then one that they expect to sell off to one of the neighbors down the road. This did get approval through the Plan Commission. As Rob knows, there was a lot of discussion at the Plan Commission about Crescent Avenue and the ongoing concerns up there. Ultimately, the Plan Commission decided that those are things that are outside of the realm of this plat and therefore not really something that could be addressed with this plat. So effectively, this is pretty much the same as a minor plat that we normally see. It just happens to be in a location that has some extra complications. And a reminder, what you're reviewing are the rights of way and easements with this. So any questions for me?
I'll move to approve the request as presented.
Second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second to approve Blue Heron Bay as presented. Any further discussion? Hearing none, I'll call for the vote. All those in favor, raise your right hand. And oppose the same, and that passes unanimously.
Thank you. I'll leave this here for you for later.
And we also have some appointments or some reappointments.
Correct. You have 2 potential reappointments for the Chair Busco and South Whitley Plan Commissions. These are 1 each of their ETJ members, their extraterritorial jurisdiction members, and Chair Busco, Ashley Wagner, does desire to be reappointed. She is our non-Republican, or she is a non-Republican member. Keep in mind your 2 ETJ appointments cannot be of the same political party. And she, Chair Busco, doesn't meet that frequently, except Whitley even less frequently. She did serve on the BZA for the last 1.5 years, has had a very good attendance record with that meeting. Not quite as perfect with Plan Commission, but she does have when she does attend, she does have a lot of good input. Seth Whitley, again, much less frequent. Tim Payable down there is up for reappointment. He, again, is a non-Republican candidate as well. So it's my recommendation, if you're seeking a recommendation, it's my recommendation both would be worthy reappointments.
Okay, commissioners?
I'll make a motion to reappoint the members as presented.
Second.
I assume it's okay to do it in one motion?
Yeah.
14 members. Okay, I have a motion and a second. No further discussion. I'll call for the vote. All those in favor, raise your right hand. And oppose the same, and that passes unanimously.
We'll put together official certificate of appointment documents for you to sign later.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. The next item on the agenda is a drainage board reappointment or reappointments.
I sit on that board, and Mike Schrader, he is up for reappointment, and so is Dave Johnson. They both are.
Is this Seth on here?
I just see Mr. Schrader. Where do you see Seth? Oh, I'm sorry, Seth Schrader. He is also does a very good job. He understands drainage. He's a farmer. He's attended every meeting that I can remember. So I would recommend that we do reappoint both of the members, as they do want to continue to serve.
Okay, any further discussion on that? I'd entertain a motion to reappoint.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. I'll call for the vote. All those in favor, raise your right hand. And opposed, the same, and that also passes unanimously. The next item on our agenda is a safety action plan contract with American Structurepoint. Indy, I assume you've had a chance to review the contract. Your staff has any issues, anything that needs to be added to that or anything?
No concerns.
Okay.
I have no problem with it. I know our engineer, Brad Allen's been working very hard on that, and he's been working with American Structurepoint. I have no issues. I will make a motion to approve the safety action plan contract with American Structurepoint.
Second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. I'll call for the vote. All those in favor, raise your right hand. And opposed, the same, and that passes unanimously. Do you have one tabbed out, red sign, or? Okay.
You have the full thing, it's on page 17.
Thanks. Yeah. As an addition today to the agenda, we have Ryan Getz here to talk about some highway or some road speed signs.
Good afternoon.
Hey, Ryan.
We've had several with the highway department, and the three commissioners have also received requests from residents of Woodley County for speed radar signs. So I did some research. I gave Commissioner Schuman the invoice. Since we do look at purchasing multiple signs, I'm going to go back to him and see if he can't get us a little bit of a break on that price. But yeah, I mean, I've done a little research, and it says on average radar signs contribute to typical speed reductions ranging from 10 to 20%, leading to an impressive overall compliance increase of 30 to 60% with posted speed limits. Radar signs are particularly effective at getting what they call super speeders, those that drive 20 miles an hour or more over the speed limit, to slow down. And I think that's kind of what we're seeing as people excessive speed. And from all the data I've seen, having these signs up and flashing the speed limit or their speed at them as they drive past should be a pretty good deterrent and get people slow down on our kind of roads.
Okay. We've had discussion and we feel that, for safety of our constituents and the residents of the county, that this would be a good purchase. There's several areas in the county where speed limits are posted and sometimes they get missed. So this is a way to help out, to remind people to slow down.
We know how long it'll take to get them.
I don't for sure, but it seems like when I was researching this particular company, radar sign, they have those in stock. So it's hopefully it'll just be a matter of them shipping, put them together, getting the software installed, box them up, getting them sent to us. I would hope to see them by the end of the month. I just said that.
Okay.
I'll make a motion to approve the purchase of 3 radar signs for the highway department.
Okay, I have a motion and a second to purchase 3 of the signs. Can you state the price, the unit price?
This quote has this is all 3 together is $12,759. So I was just shy of $3,795 each.
With the way we're having them set up, it's $4,253 per sign.
Okay.
There's a Street Smart edition, looks like.
Yeah, it's the software that will read the data from the signs.
And I think that
And that includes shipping.
it'd also be appropriate to state that we intend to use CEDIT to purchase these signs. Won't be coming out of NVH or out of the highway department funds, but CEDIT rather. So,
I'll amend my motion to include that we take it out of seated.
okay, you accept the
Second.
amendment.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a motion and a second to purchase 3 signs using CEDIT funds. And I'll call for the vote. All those in favor, raise your right hand, and oppose the same, and that passes unanimously as well. Ryan, how are things going with the roads? Do we have any big projects going on currently, or?
Finishing up the edging of 50 West, which was a community crossings paving project.
Yep.
There were some issues with the contractor not paving the full width, so they came back at the end of last week, milled where they needed to get the pavement put down where it will stick better.
Okay.
And widen just a short, right, 300 or 400 foot section of road.
Yep.
So that's being completed now. Our department spent a pretty good amount of time over the last 3 to 4 weeks making sure all the trucks are equipped and ready for winter. And we're there, so.
Good. Good.
That's the majority of our time over the month of November, most people ever.
Okay.
Do we know with Raver Road, the error on the painting, what's the status on that? Get it fixed?
That has been, all the lines were removed. But, they went down and kind of, I think they used a milling machine that they just took off. There's probably, if you went and looked real close, probably some specks of paint left. But nothing major that you can see. It was all removed with the temperatures where they are now. They did not feel comfortable painting again. So they are going to resume that in the spring. Because of their error, we're going to do Raver Road at no cost to the county.
Wow.
Good.
So the project manager,
He
we brought it to his
didn't
attention, he was
have
not very happy with this grade. He drove it, took video, and he spent close to 2 hours out there driving back and forth, videoing pictures. And he was not very happy, so I think it's fair of them to not charge for that road. So that'll be done, what was it, this spring?
Great. Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you.
Thanks.
The next item on the agenda is payroll and accounts payable claims.
I had the opportunity to go up earlier this morning and look through accounts payable claims, and everything looked to be business as usual. I didn't have any concerns. So I would move to approve accounts payable.
I'll second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. All those in favor, raise your right hand. And oppose the same, and that passes unanimously.
Also had the opportunity to look over payroll, and it also looked to be in order. So I would move to approve payroll.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. I'll call for the vote. All those in favor, raise your right hand. And oppose the same, and that passes unanimously. If you can't tell already, I'm under the weather. I think just about everyone that I know is under the weather. And the last item on the agenda is meeting minutes from the November 20th meeting.
I'll make a motion to approve the meeting minutes.
Second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. I'll call for the vote. All those in favor, raise your right hand. Opposed, the same, and I will abstain. Andy, do you have anything for us today?
I don't have anything, no.
Easy meeting.
Easy meeting.
Tiffany, do you have anything to add?
The treasurer and I in our office have completed settlement. We're waiting to hear back from the state on approval. Once we get that, we'll let you know. And we're working on 1782 notices, coming back to the state as well. And we have yet to hear back for the county. So when we get those rules, we'll let you know.
Okay. At this time, we'll open up for public comment. If anyone would like to come forward and speak today, please do come forward and tell us who you are and how we can help you. Okay, no public comment. Commissioner Schuman, do you have anything to add?
I do not.
Commissioner Basinger? And I have nothing to add, so at this time, I will adjourn the meeting. In order to get here.
Ready to vote?